Norm Macdonald is that's a great one right there.
Yeah, Norm was quite a guy. He was so unique. He was so peculiar too. Norm was very needy in a way, and I'm not speaking out of. I mean, everybody knew that he was needy. He always needed a handler.
Yes,
because he just. I don't know if he didn't know how to do things or he just didn't feel like doing it. Like go on tour with him, he couldn't find his passport, he couldn't find his shoes, he couldn't find this and that.
Are you serious?
He didn't drive, he didn't have no driver's license. You had to like point him in the right direction where to go, and this was without doing drugs or anything. And he loved to gamble, and again, I'm not speaking out of school on that one either. He loved to gamble, and I learned not to loan Norm money because he wouldn't pay it back. And we were in Vegas once, and he asked to borrow $500, so I gave him the $500, thinking he'd pay it back. And he went off to gamble. He came back the next morning. I saw him for breakfast. I said, "Norm, you got the $500? How'd you do last night?" He goes, "Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it." The next day, "Norm, don't forget the $500. You'll get it." And then the third day, I go, "Norm, you got the $500? You keep putting me off, but I mean, this disrespectful not paying me back." He goes, "What are you complaining about? You only lost $500. I lost $5,000. Good Lord." "Hey, you only lost $5,000. I lost $5,000. Good Lord." I got to work on his impression.
That is amazing. I remember him when he hosted the ESPYs. That's where I met him.
Yeah.
When he hosted the ESPYs, and that was off the charts. I mean, his famous joke about the Heisman Trophy.
What was it?
The joke was about the Heisman Trophy that
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson, right?
He's like, Charles Woodson is here.
He's like, this guy, Charles
something
Woodson.
they can never take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter.
That's right. He won the Heisman Trophy. They can never take it away from you unless you kill your wife and a waiter. And the whole room was just like, oh my gosh.
They cut to Ken Griffey Jr. and he's just like,
Was that the one too where Will Ferrell did Harry Carey and made fun of Elway's teeth? Yeah. And it was, oh boy, it was off the charts that night.
Yeah, that must have been a great night.
Yeah.
People would say how brave and courageous Norm's comedy was, but I just call it poor judgment.
Yeah. Well, Lovett said they got banned from a Biloxi casino once.
Oh, because
and
of Norm?
I thought because Norm was counting cards or something. He said no, because he totally torched the room of all the whales. Like he made fun of them in a way that was like he didn't read the room. And he absolutely did that poor judgment thing, and that's why they got banned from a Biloxi casino.
Wow! Even on his memorial, 10 people walked out. Yeah, he was. But I got to cut him a little slack because the last 9 years of his life, he had cancer that he wasn't telling anybody, and he was taking a lot of different prescription medicine, and that kind of make you a little loopy.
Sure, yeah,
but not that much more.
But I do remember him jumping out of like a stage door at Radio City Music Hall when we were all getting ready for the night, and he was asking about a score of a game. Like he thought like I would be like his own personal sports phone. Like, hey, who's winning that game?
Did you ever follow him on Twitter? His golf commentary.
Oh my God,
it was so great,
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean he did it just like an announcer.
It was just great. Norm
Tiger dancing on the green with.
He was just the all-time best, man. No question about it. So I exaggerate my brushes with fame. Portraits and Stories, Kevin Nealon right here.
Yeah, you can get that at any bookstore. You go to my website, kevinnealon.com.
Available next week, right October 25th. You can pre-order.